The phrase that Israel will rise like a lion originates from the book of Numbers 23:24, where the prophet Balaam, compelled by divine inspiration, describes the future strength and determination of the nation of Israel. This powerful image of a lion rising, fierce and unrelenting, has echoed through history as a symbol of national resilience and divine purpose. In modern times, this biblical prophecy continues to inspire both spiritual reflection and national identity. Notably, in 2025, the Israeli military operation against Iranian nuclear facilities was named Operation Rising Lion, directly invoking this ancient imagery. The connection between scripture and state action highlights the enduring influence of biblical language in contemporary geopolitics and raises important questions about the role of power, protection, and moral responsibility in the modern world. The ancient prophecy, Israel rising like a lion. In Numbers 23:24, Prophet Balaam, under divine inspiration, paints a vivid picture of Israel's destiny. Behold, the people shall rise up as a great lion and lift up himself as a young lion. He shall not lie down until he eats of the prey and drinks the blood of the slain. This imagery conveys unyielding strength, bold leadership, and relentless purpose. The lion was long seen as the archetype of courage and dominion in ancient Near Eastern culture, symbolizing a nation that, under God's protection, would overcome its adversaries. The repeated reference to the lion's hunger and vigilance suggests that Israel's ascent would not be passive, it would be active, vigilant, and even forceful when necessary to fulfill its God-given mission. Today, this verse is often invoked as a source of national pride and as a reflection of Israel's resilience in the face of existential challenges, hinting at a sense of divine empowerment that transcends time. Modern application, resurgence and responsibility. Centuries later, many view this prophecy as finding resonance in both the revival of the State of Israel and the strength of its defense. Modern interpreters see the rising lion as a metaphor for the Jewish people reclaiming sovereignty, technology, culture, and moral purpose. Spiritually, the verse inspires personal courage and moral clarity, encouraging individuals to stand strong in pursuit of justice, rebuild what's fallen, and walk confidently in faith. Nationally, it reinforces Israel's right to exist and defend itself while prompting reflection on the temperament of that defense. Like a lion, Israel must act with both dignity and strength, avoiding unnecessary ferocity even as it safeguards its people. Operation Rising Lion. In mid-June 2025, the Israeli Defense Forces launched a large-scale military campaign against Iran's nuclear and missile infrastructure, code-named Operation Rising Lion. This operation began with covert Mossad planning and pre-positioned drones inside Iran, followed by air strikes by over 200 aircraft, targeting sites such as Natanz, Fordow, Tehran area air defenses, and high-ranking military and nuclear figures. The name deliberately echoes the biblical prophecy, Israel, like the lion of old, rose up with purpose and determination to neutralize what it perceives as an existential threat. Contemporary reflections. Operation Rising Lion demonstrates how ancient symbols remain deeply interwoven in modern statecraft. Just as the lion in the book of Numbers did not rest until the prey was secured, Israel framed this campaign as necessary action carried out with resolve. Critics, however, caution against the lion's untamed nature. There are concerns about civilian casualties and the political ramifications of aggressive preemptive force. Supporters argue that the operation aligns with the biblical mandate to rise courageously and prevent grave threats. Yet others ask, when does a lion become a predator? The operation thus invites us to ask how strength should be wielded, to what ends, under what oversight, and with what moral limits. In our time, Numbers 23:24 remains more than poetic metaphor. It acts as a mirror reflecting both Israel's pride in national defense and the broader ethical dilemmas about power, restraint, and purpose. In naming its campaign Rising Lion, Israel sought to invoke that legacy, but history and conscience demand we also consider the responsibilities and human costs that come with embodying the lion's might. Please support the people of God, bless them with your prayers, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay connected and inspired.